what's up? I'm Michelle B. This is Channel Notes, a channel for babes doing YouTube, and this video is all about what to put in your description box. So I have a few recommendations of things that you put in your description box that will A, help you get your video out there, help people find you, B, help keep people on your channel, and C, help people subscribe to your channel. First thing that I want to mention is formatting. People hate seeing big chunks of gross text. You separate things with like lines. You can use symbols if you just Google symbols. Make sure that you pop in line spaces before every section. Be considerate of the people who are reading your descriptions is what I'm trying to say. So one of the first things that I like to put in my description is a subscribe link. Obviously there's a big massive subscribe button right there for anyone to click, but I don't know, I just like to give people another chance to subscribe because sometimes I open your description because I'm interested a little bit further in your channel, and if they see the subscribe link there, it's like, oh yeah, that's easy, click. The number one most important thing that you need to have in your description is a few lines describing what the video is about. I say a few lines because that's easiest, but if you can, go in depth, put some paragraphs in there. One thing that we forget is that YouTube can't tell what our video is about unless it looks at our title, our description, and our tags. So you have to make sure your title, description, and tags are cohesive. And the reason that you want YouTube to know what your video is about is so that YouTube will rank your video in the searches for that topic. So what I like to do in my little sort of spiel is pretty much repeat my title exactly. So if it's a how to dye your hair blonde, I would say how to go blonde. Then I would try and incorporate some of the tags that I've used. Another one of my tags is how to go blonde naturally. Another one of my tags is how to go blonde easily. So I try to sort of incorporate all those tags into my little spiel. That way YouTube can see, oh hey, she's mentioned natural, fast, and easy in her tag. She's also mentioned it in the description, and hopefully they will rank me for those videos, and then if I get enough watch time, they will keep me up the top. And the next thing that you want to have in your description is links to other places where people can find you. If people subscribe to you on YouTube, that is fabulous, but if people subscribe to you on YouTube, follow you on Tumblr, and follow you on Instagram, like that is even greater. You'll be fresh in people's mind because they'll be seeing all your Instagram updates, your Tumblr text posts, whatever. If you have a channel that is dedicated to, for instance, doing YouTube, make sure that your social media focuses on that, doesn't really focus on your personal life. People don't really care about you. I mean, they do, but you know, they care more about the content that you're delivering. That's why they subscribe to you. So they probably wouldn't want to follow an Instagram that's all about your dog. They would, however, want to follow an Instagram that is filled with YouTube tips. The next thing that you should literally always try your hardest to include in your description is links to anything that you mentioned. Mainly because you want your subscribers to have a good experience going on your channel. If they're desperate to find out all the links to the stuff that you mentioned and nothing's there and the video has been up for a year, then they can never find those things that you mentioned. It's just a frustrating experience. Next up, if you use any music whatsoever within your channel, you should be linking it in the description. This is something that I am really bad at and need to get better at. Another thing that I like to include in my descriptions, like just at the very bottom, is basically a little description about what your channel is about. So not that particular video, just like what does your channel mainly focus on? How often do you release videos? What's the kind of vibe of your channel? Can literally be 2 lines about it, just to sort of tell people what's up and try and do it in a way that like really gets across your personality is my recommendation always. A point of contact should be in your description if you want A, subscribers emailing you with their queries, or B, companies emailing you with offers. But definitely if you're interested in monetizing your video and getting sponsorships, anything like that, put your email in your description so that people can contact you. And obviously if you don't want personal emails coming through, just say, you know, business only. Another thing that is really awesome to put in your description that I don't do, that I recommend you do, and I'm gonna go back and edit my previous videos and do, links to other most popular videos on your channel. What you really want is to keep people on your channel once you have them in. So if someone's found you by search for how to dye your hair blonde, you want them to stay on your channel. Keep on watching more videos. So there's tons of ways to do that. You can have your end card, make sure you put your videos in playlists, and also in your description have links to other videos that you know will keep them engaged. So maybe your most popular videos. And the last thing that I'd recommend putting in your description, should you feel the need, is details about like the lipstick or makeup or clothes or jewelry that you're wearing in the video, as well as any details about like your camera or lens that you use. So those are all of the things that I think will work in your benefit in a description. I don't actually do all of those things. Some of those things I'm like, I really need to get onto that. Remember to use your description as a tool to keep people engaged, keep people on your channel, make sure that people subscribe and get more information on who you are. So I hope that this video has been helpful for some of you. If you have any ideas that you've used in your descriptions, please leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear about it. Subscribe to Channel Notes if you haven't already. Follow me on my social media, everything like that. It's all linked down below, and I will see you soon. And this video is on how to find music for your YouTube channel. The first thing I really want to quickly mention is